Welcome to Yoga for Sleep class, a class that helps to provide some gentle, relaxing movements and postures to prepare your body and mind for a deep and restful sleep. I recommend having a few yoga props nearby. If you don't have yoga props, blankets, pillows, or cushions will work just as well, and just to keep them nearby. Let's start in a comfortable seated position. Closing the eyes as you bring your awareness and attention inward, and becoming aware of the inhalation and exhalation of your breath. Directing your awareness to the abdomen and beginning to feel the inhalation and exhalation in the area of your abdomen. As you settle into your belly breathing, bring your awareness to the base of your body, beginning to feel the sit bones, the legs, the ankles, and the feet. Releasing any unnecessary tension. And feeling the support of the earth beneath you. Bringing your awareness to the back of the body and the spinal column. Seeing if you can grow long and tall, broad and wide across the collarbones without creating tension. Just making subtle adjustments to your sitting position. And lastly, bringing awareness to the facial muscles, relaxing the eyes, the forehead, relaxing the jaw and all of the muscles around the mouth. Bringing your awareness to the nostrils and feeling breath through the nostrils. Taking a few moments to connect with our breath and body. Focus our attention before we begin the movements. And then as you're ready, gently opening the eyes. We'll begin with some movements for the shoulders. Inhale, lifting the shoulders up to the ears. Exhale, sliding them down and away from the ears. Just move at your own pace. Feel how this helps to release tension in the shoulders. One more time. Next, with your right fingertips on your collarbone and making a circle with your right elbow. Feeling underneath of the shoulder blade. Reversing the direction of the movement. And completing one more circle. And then just take a moment to notice what you feel on the right shoulder. Now we'll come to the other side. Left elbow circling. Noticing what you're feeling through the arm and shoulder blade area. And big breaths. Let's reverse the direction of the movement. We often store a lot of tension in the neck and shoulder area. And these movements are really helpful in releasing that tension. One more time. And then just take a moment to pause and to feel, noticing any subtle changes. So next we'll bring a little bit of movement into the hips by bringing the feet in front of you, knees bent. You can lean back into the hands and moving the knees from one side to the other. Loosening in the hip joint. So we'll come back to center, draw the right heel towards you and extend your left leg along the floor. You're welcome to use the supportive props underneath the sit bones as we turn over the right leg, hands on either side of that leg. Take a deep breath in and exhale, lean forward over your left leg. I'm trying to find a way that there's no striving. Accepting wherever you're at. Tuning into the rhythm of breath. And giving the body time to adjust to this shape. You can continue to stay here longer if you like, if you're ready to transition, rolling up into our starting position, and then we'll switch sides. So the left heel towards you, the right leg extending, turning over that right leg, taking a deep breath in as you get tall, and on the exhale, leaning forward, walking the hands forward. And it might be a subtle movement. Some people can lay their chest towards the thigh. For some people, it's just sitting tall where you can feel the stretch through the back of the leg. See what works for you. And feeling the movement of breath in the body. Keeping your awareness with the breath and feeling the sensations of this shape, this pose. then slowly coming back into our starting position. So now we're going to extend both legs in the shape of a V. Here's where you might want to use a yoga bolster or a pillow or cushion that you have handy. For some people, it's enough to sit tall to feel the stretch through the inner thighs. If you have a little bit more flexibility, you can walk the hands forward, leaning into your hands or leaning into a bolster or some support. And when you've gone as far as it's comfortable for you to go, sending breath right down into the pelvis and the tailbone. Slow and relaxed breathing helps to soothe the nervous system. And we'll spend a few more breaths in this position. And then slowly coming back into where we started. So now we're going to roll down onto our back. You can have a blanket handy for when we shift into relaxation, and again, keeping those props nearby. Once you come down onto your back, draw your knees into the chest, hug your knees. You can interlock your hands together, press the knees into the abdomen. And as you feel this squeezing at the front of the hips, feel a broadening through your low back. If you'd like, you can add a little bit of movement from side to side. And coming back into center and allowing both feet to come to the floor. Let's allow the right leg to wrap around the left leg and then bring both knees towards you. You can hold on to your left knee. You can hold on to the top of the knee. You can also hold on behind the knee. See what works best for you. As we breathe into the hip muscles, you can count 3 deep breaths. And then allowing your feet to come to the floor, unwinding your legs and taking a moment just to pause. In those pauses, we can really tune into the effects of each of the movements or the poses that we do. Left leg wraps around the right, bringing both knees towards you, holding on to the knees, the top of the knees or the back of the knees, and breathing into the hip muscles. And then you can count 3 slow, relaxed breaths. And then release your feet to the floor. So next we're going to come into an inverted squat. Bring your knees to the chest, feet up to the ceiling, your knees stay bent. You can hang on behind your knees, or you might be able to hold on to your toes, perhaps the big toes or the outer edges of your feet. Think of the knees opening wide and pressing the knees towards the floor as you broaden in the area of your back. This helps to stretch the pelvic floor muscles. And then release both feet to the floor. Next, we're going to come into a twist. I like to have something between my knees, either a prop or a pillow. Even a folded blanket will work nicely. Open your arms wide, deep breath in, and exhale, knees to the right side. You can bring your left hand on top of your right hand, and then bring the arm upward to the sky and over to the left side. And you can continue with that movement if it's helpful, or just settle into your 2-knee twist. This time breathing into the chest area, armpit and shoulder area. Breathing into the left side of your body. You can stay here longer if you'd like. If you're ready to come back to center, head comes back to center, press your knees together, bringing the body back to center. Taking a moment just to feel and to breathe, to take that pause. And then we'll come to the other side, knees to the left side, head turns to the right side. And again, you can bring your right hand on top of your left hand and open up to the sky and to the right side. And you can do this movement a few times or just settle into your twist. Directing your breathing to the right side of the shoulder, right armpit, right side of the body. Again, if you like, you can stay longer. You can always adjust the practice to suit you and what you need in this moment. If you're ready to transition, bringing the knees and the body to center, and then we will prepare for our final pose, which is a relaxation pose. You might want to have a pillow underneath of the head or a blanket for over top of the body, perhaps an eye pillow. Legs can be extended or knees bent, arms beside you. Closing the eyes as you feel the support of Mother Earth beneath you, the night sky above you, and breath flowing through you like a wave. Mother Earth beneath you, the night sky above you, and you can feel the inhale and exhale of breath flowing through you, bringing gentle movements to the fingers and toes, slow movements to wake up your arms and legs, stretching the body in whatever way feels natural, perhaps a yawn or a sigh. And rolling onto your side, coming up into sitting. I'm just taking a moment to bring your palms together and to dedicate your practice, that all may have deep and restful sleeps, all living beings wherever they are. Thank you for joining.